Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Here at Mad About Skin, we're passionate about helping you to get the most out of your skincare. So if you haven't already, now's a fantastic time to click that link below, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and you won't miss out on any of our amazing future content. Now, in today's video, I am launching a full-on defense of a brand I love, and a brand which I feel is under attack. That's a bit tongue-in-cheek and obviously a bit exaggerated, but today I'm going to be talking about The Ordinary and why I fangirl hard and adore the brand so much. This is in response to a number of videos over the past sort of couple of months that have appeared on YouTube from a range of influencers, and I'm mentioning no names because that's not what this channel's all about. This is about my opinions, but these sharing their opinions on the brand The Ordinary, saying actually maybe they've either moved on from the brand or there's some things they don't like about the brand, and there's just a lot of discussion going on around this brand in particular at the moment. So I thought, well, I'm here, I might as well throw my piece in as well and share with you actually why I love and promote this brand so much on this channel. I have been using The Ordinary probably for the past 5 or 6 years now, and I honestly credit them with transforming my skin and my approach to skincare. But I think it goes much deeper than that, and there's some real reasons why I think this brand deserves way more love than maybe it's getting at the moment. Now, obviously, it's selling millions of units, so I'm assuming The Ordinary as a company won't be crying into their pumpkin spice lattes anytime soon. But I think, there's always two sides to some stories, and I want to share with you the positive impact this has had on my skin, my skincare routine, and why I think The Ordinary are a fantastic brand. I'll also share with you my absolute favourites. If you're new to The Ordinary, you want to dip your toe in and think, where do I start with their plethora of products that they have available on their website? I'm going to share with you at the end my absolute favourite products for the beginners. Those that are new to the brand might want to just dip their toe in and try something new. Now, I always say on this channel, all skincare and opinions are personal, and these are just my thoughts and my views, so I don't want to see any shade or any comments which are shady or reading people or calling people out in the comments box. Let's not do that. Let's share the positivity. But I would love to know what your thoughts on The Ordinary are, positive or otherwise. Leave me a comment below, and also share with me what your absolute favourite product from them is, and any misses that you've come across as you've explored their product range. Leave me a comment below and let's get the conversation started. Now, I did a whole video on my favourite hits and misses from The Ordinary, because no skincare line, even the ones I fangirl after, are perfect, so I'll leave a link to that video up there for a bit of an unbiased view of things, so check that out. But now, I'm going to start by saying something which is going to sound like an exaggeration and a bit of hyperbole, but actually isn't. If you think about it, The Ordinary have transformed the skincare market single-handedly in the past 5 to 10 years. This channel actually has quite a mixed demographic in terms of the ages of the people that view our content, which is absolutely fantastic. But for those that have been around, let's just say a little bit longer than some of the younger followers, might remember how skincare used to be maybe 30 or 40 years ago. It was all about the luxury price tag and how you could build that luxury brand through fragrance and through packaging. No one really cared about the ingredients. The ingredients kind of just happened. What was important was the scent sold the product, and the packaging, the bougie, the luxury look of it is what people bought into. The better your packaging looked, the more you could charge for the product, and people paid a fortune for what was really just really fancy marketing, a nice billboard, some nice packaging, and a gorgeous scent. They really didn't focus or care about the ingredients that sit beneath them. The Ordinary came along and they really changed that. Now, of course, there are some other brands that were formulating these sort of ideas and helping with this along the way, but I think The Ordinary and their reach, the viral nature of the brand, just took over, and suddenly it was all about the ingredients. Nobody cared about the packaging. The packaging all looked the same. Nobody cared. Suddenly we all started caring about what was in the bottle and what we were actually putting on our skin, and that was a total sea change. So now you see products are promoted by the ingredients they contain. You hear things like niacinamide. The reason niacinamide as an ingredient took off is because people started caring about what was in the formulations, not just which celebrity was endorsing it, which billboard campaign was running, or how amazing the packaging of the product looked. People wanted the ingredients, and so you start hearing people talk about things like everything had niacinamide in, because that was the buzz ingredient at the moment. And that, I think, is all down to The Ordinary and the way that they have tailored and changed people's perceptions from looking beyond the packaging and looking to what actually sits beneath the product. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a long way to go. There's still a lot of nicely packaged products which don't really live up to expectations. And you know what? I'm a sucker for good packaging. But The Ordinary have transformed the way we look at skincare, and I don't think they get enough credit for that. A second reason I absolutely love this brand is I think they paved the way for the indie brands. Now, there were loads of indie brands before The Ordinary came along, but skincare was dominated by the big skincare houses that really just dominated the market share, and whatever products they promoted were the ones that people bought. L'Oreal was obviously the biggest of all of them, but there were so many others as well, and it was really hard for small, niche, indie brands to break through. Some of them did on the back of niche interests like animal testing, when people, weren't really that bothered about cruelty-free products. Things like The Body Shop were able to break through on the back of that, but it was really hard for small-scale indie brands to actually break into the market. Brands like The Ordinary transformed that, and now you see all these huge conglomerates that are losing market share and influence buying up the indie brands just to remain relevant, and that's all down to brands like The Ordinary, which I think spearheaded that. So we've got a lot to thank for. But actually, if we get back to the brand themselves, let's forget how they've changed the market and the way we look at skincare, and let's talk about why the products are worth investing your money in. And the first off has to be price. I think as content creators here on YouTube, we can actually lose sight of what is reality. We get sent so many products, and we're trying them, we're loving them, we're promoting them, we're talking about our experiences with them. That's all great, but we can actually lose sight of people's price points. We are in a difficult time globally at the moment. People maybe don't have as much money as they maybe did a couple of years ago to spend on luxuries with like skincare. Let's be honest, skincare shouldn't be, but is a luxury to a lot of people. And the affordable, beautiful price point, coupled with the amazing formulations that The Ordinary bring, I think just is standout and needs to be called out. It's all right promoting. I do my best on this channel to promote drugstore products because I appreciate not everybody's purse will stretch to some of the super expensive products out there. And also, you can get great skin and great skincare on a budget, so there's no need to spend extra. And I think The Ordinary are a testament to that, and that is why I love them and fell hard for them. When I didn't have a whole lot of money to splash around, The Ordinary saved my skin. And I'm remaining loyal to them now because I still think, actually, if you can get a gorgeous lactic acid that exfoliates, hydrates, and leaves your skin snatched and glowing for £5, why do I need to reach for an expensive one that's going to cost 6 times the amount? Am I getting anything extra for it? Probably not, and the price point really is what sells it for me. Now, I'm trying to keep this short and sharp because I want to get on to my favourite products if you're new to The Ordinary, but I do just want to give a real mention for why I absolutely fangirl and love this brand so much, and that is their ethics, particularly when it comes to animal testing and being a truly cruelty-free brand. You have different claims in skincare. We forget, actually, skincare, like a lot of other products, there's a lot of marketing that goes behind it. You get a lot of companies that say, clearly on their website, we do not test on animals, and people assume, and I can understand why, that means that it is a cruelty-free brand. That is incorrect. Just because a brand themselves don't test on animals, it doesn't mean that they don't sell into markets which mandate testing, mainly mainland China, on their products. So to be truly cruelty-free, a brand has to make the decision that they will not sell into mainland China. Because to me, it's not okay to say we don't test on animals and so it's absolutely fine. We still profit from animal cruelty because, we're selling into mainland China where we're making a hell of a lot of profit, and that's okay because someone's testing on our behalf and we don't really see it. We know it goes on, but we don't see it, so it doesn't really count. Load of old rot. Companies like The Ordinary, Pixie, the Inky List, Paula's Choice. These are fantastic major brands that have taken the ethical decision to not sell into China because they do not want to be associated in any way with animal testing, nor do they want to profit from it. And it pains me when I see people online, and I've got friends who are vegan and or would be absolutely mortified if they thought that any of their products were tested on animals, and are still buying into brands like CeraVe, who don't test on animals themselves and brand their websites like that, but think it's totally okay to still make profit on products which have been tested on animals. How is that right? And so when I call that out to them, they're like shocked and appalled. I think, yeah, you need to look behind some of the claims, and this is why I think The Ordinary is a fantastic, truly cruelty-free brand, which I'm not saying that is everyone's reason for purchasing from a brand, and it's totally up to you what drives your purchasing decision. I'm just here to inform people, not tell people what they should spend their money on, but that for me is the true reason. They stand out, their ethics are second to none, and I absolutely love them. Coming on to that as well, if you go onto their website, I would just, if you've got a spare minute, go and look at some of the big brands' websites and read underneath them what the comments are. It's all 5-star, changed my skin, gorgeous, love it, the best. You've even got brands like Paula's Choice who own Beautypedia, which is a big reviewing site, which own them, and all of the Paula's Choice products have a 5-star rating. Is that chance? Probably not. This is just duplicitous and just wrong. I mean, it's lying to people. They obviously hide these brands. We're clever enough to say it is impossible that everybody loves every single product out there. And, they clearly hide those comments and those reviews, which aren't that great. And that to me is just a bit misleading. You go on the Ordinary website and you look at their reviews, and they have the 3-star reviews mixed in with the 5-star, with the 1-star, and Decium always comment underneath and say, okay, I'm really sorry you didn't enjoy the product. Have a look at our money back guarantee. Is there anything we can, learn from the experience? That is true customer service, not hiding the bad results, and the bad comments below it, but actually being honest and upfront and letting people speak on behalf of your products. Now, let's get on to what you're all actually here for. And my favourite 3 products, if you're new to the Ordinary and you want to try something, these are the products which I would reach for. Number 1 is my holy grail. This is the Argireline solution. Botox in a bottle. I did a review on it, so I'll leave a link to it up there. This, £5 in the UK, $6 in the US. And this, if you apply it to your fine lines and wrinkles, will reduce them by about 25% in 2 weeks. Literally nothing else needs to be said. For that price point, for that amount of anti-wrinkle fighting power, second to none. Another one of my absolute holy grails is this. This is the Caffeine Solution 5%. Dab it under the eyes and your dark circles, the puffiness and any discoloration you have, gone in about 5 minutes. Okay, it's a temporary fix. You have to do it every single day. I get that. But if you think of all those eye creams you're applying that are doing nothing to the face, doing nothing to the eye area, buy this. £5, again, $6.50. Cheap, 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 and really effective. I love that. And finally, my absolute holy grail at the moment is this. This is the lactic acid. Lactic acid seems to be really expensive when it's put in other brands' formulations, and they charge a fortune for it. Not the Ordinary. This comes in at £6 here in the UK, $7.50 in the US. I've got the 10%. That's for more robust skin. If you've got sensitive skin, go for the 5%. Giving the consumer that option, so you choose the one that's right for you. But this is a great exfoliator for anyone with sensitive or dry skin because it's large molecule size. And again, I did a review on this, so I'll leave a link to it there if you want to check it out. Whatever your views on the Ordinary, I would love to know. Leave me a comment in the description box below. Good or bad, I'm happy to hear it, and let's get the conversation started. If you are totally new to the brand and you're thinking, I want to hear some of the hype and I want to dip my toe in, hopefully you'll have a look at those 3 products I've recommended there. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.